Today we have a jam-packed episode as we review both the Gears of War E-Day beta and Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. Is Gears back to its best, and is Marvel Tokon a perfect knockout? Let's find out on the Late Night Gamer podcast. Welcome back to the Late Night Gamer podcast. I'm your host, Welchy, and joining me tonight, as always, is Mr. Pop Figures himself, Andy.
Hello, guys. Yeah, I almost forgot what to say then. It's been a while, but yeah, happy to. Well, usually I would be excited to hear you guys talk about Gears of War, but obviously with it not coming to PlayStation, it's now going to be a bit like bittersweet in terms of, yeah, you guys praise it, I'm going to be like, oh, great. But hopefully you guys have struggled with it. But yeah, we'll find out. Nice to be back.
And also joined by the second best Gears player I know, Jack.
It's fine. I'm fine with that because I've been pretty bad on this beta, so I'll take it. Hi everyone, thank you for having me back, and yeah, looking forward to these reviews.
Stephen's not joining us tonight. He was at the Arsenal game today at the Community Shield in Cardiff. He will be back tomorrow for the movie podcast, but on the gaming side, he'll be back next week. Andy, has Jack mentioned your hat?
He has not. I don't know if he's noticed it or not, but he has not mentioned it yet.
Can you see what
it is? I was in there. I was in the logo now. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Where'd you get it done?
The same place that I've actually got the T-shirt done. I can't remember what it's called.
It's called Vista Print.
Yeah. That's sick.
Is that where you got it done? I think I got it done somewhere else. Then it was Vista Print or something like that.
That's what I said. Vista Print.
That's exactly.
I thought you said Mr.
That's just like the Cadbury's Chase moment.
I honestly thought you said Mr. Print. I was like, oh no, that's different.
Yeah.
That's why I got it done. Yeah. No, it feels like obviously I usually wear a cap, so I thought it'd be the best thing to wear for the podcast, and I wear it out and stuff. So yeah, it's good quality. Logo looks pretty good on it.
It is very, very white, Andy. I wonder how long it will stay that white. Like,
yeah, we'll see. I do have a cream one, and that stayed pretty creamish, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Not.
I was going to say not podcast
logo,
one,
but a different one. Yeah. But yeah, it took. Obviously, I wore it out for when me and Stephen went to a quiz night last Tuesday, or must be this Tuesday just gone. It took Stephen 7 minutes to notice that I was wearing it, and he was sitting right in front of me, like complete opposite, talking to me. I was like, "Is he going to notice?" But yeah, he eventually did.
I was
7 minutes. I was like, "Hello, Stephen."
I was really hoping he wouldn't notice, and you'd come into this podcast, maybe like tomorrow's one when he's here, and he still wouldn't notice, and I'd be like, "Stephen, look at Andy's fucking head." So, audio listeners, if you can't see, Andy has a cap with the Late Night Podcast's logo on it, which is really cool. Same as my T-shirt that I've got, which I wore to Comic-Con last year, but obviously in cap form. All we need now is get Andy a T-shirt, some shorts with the logo, some socks and trainers, and you can go to Comic-Con in a full
wanker.
Maybe some shin pads as well. Cool. So before we move in to our main topics today, we are introducing a new section of the podcast. We are calling it Late Night Family Time, and what this is, obviously we consider everyone who watches this part of the Late Night family. It's just a little section to go through any comments that have been made anywhere on any content, TikToks, YouTube, whatever. Today I want to focus on Discord. Big C obviously is a member who's been on the podcast, but I've mentioned his name a lot on the podcast. He wrote in with the details for the Modern Warfare 4 beta on the Discord, which includes a campaign mission this time, multiplayer, and Warzone. I wanted to speak to you both. Does this have any interest of either of you joining this beta?
No.
There
we go. That's it. Let's move on.
Literally, isn't it? It's like I'm just so down and done with God. It's like it's difficult to get any sort of hype going for it. So. Like maybe I will download the beta depending on when it drops and play it, but I can't imagine that will make me want to buy it more.
Yeah. Same with you, Jack.
I think Black Ops 6 we played quite a bit of the online of, and
6 was good.
I did end up buying 7 for zombies, but I didn't even bother to go try the multiplayer, because I feel like it's one of them ones where you have to sink a lot of time into it to get a good setup, maybe sort a whole class out, unlock perks, etc. As where a game we're going to talk about later, something like Gears, is no unlocks at all. So it's such an easier game to just jump on, do a couple games, log off again, and just I don't really have much interest in playing Call of Duty Online other than the old ones. I will say, jumping back on Black Ops with everyone has been fun, and I've quite enjoyed that. But the newer ones, I don't have any more time for it.
They need to change, don't they? They need to do something that's gonna.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like they've just been too repetitive over the last few years, and that obviously doesn't stop people buying them. But yeah, for me, there needs to be some sort of big change to get me back on that hype train.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously going back to Modern Warfare is their attempt at making a change, but I think they need a drastic change. I saw a comment on Instagram today, or a post showing remember the World War II game, and they had that kind of like area where everyone could go and like walk around, run around in. I can't remember what they called it, like a camp area.
Yeah, and used to like the supply drops and all that in there. Yeah.
And I don't remember anyone disliking that.
Yeah,
No,
they took out.
And they just never did it again. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, you like that? Okay, we're not gonna do that anymore. It's like, what the fuck? So yeah, I have no interest in this at all. I won't be getting it this year.
Yeah.
They've taken it off Game Pass as well. Like no more CODs on Game Pass.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
no, not for me.
The only thing with COD I would like would be Warzone, because that's usually free to play anyways, and then you can jump in and play that without having to buy the game. But what they do is obviously then lock the guns behind
The game
levels.
yes.
Like the important part about Warzone is that you get your loadout as quickly as you can, and then use your guns that you've maxed out and got all the attachments on and perks and stuff. If you don't own the game, it's then a lot difficult to do that, because you're leveling up within the game modes within Warzone, which isn't the best way to do that. You're way behind everyone else. So then it just again locks you out of it. So I would then have no desire to play Warzone if I buy the game to level my guns up.
I do hope it's good for the people that do want to play it, and I hope they've got a good campaign. But even if they do, it's just not. I'm not spending money on it. I'm pissed off they took it away from Game Pass, so I'm almost protesting it. We also had Ben write in. I asked what people have been up to on movies or video games this week, and he said, my current addiction is the puzzle game Lumines. I think it's called Lumines, which he says is a bit like Tetris. And he said he's looking to hop into Marvel Tokon, which we'll talk about in a minute, but hasn't bit the bullet yet with buying it. Anyone played Lumines? I have not played Lumines.
No, I hadn't heard of it until he mentioned it in the chat.
I think Greg Miller on the Kind of Funny podcast likes it. That's not a Lumines game.
Is it a game that came out this year or
no? It looks like I don't want to diss this game anyway. Almost like a Candy Crush kind of game. Like things drop down the screen. You have to
that makes sense
connect colors together. Yeah.
Tetris type. Yeah.
But I have heard good things about it, so it's probably more than that. But just looking at one single picture, that's what it looks like. It's cool. Thank you for Bigsy and Ben for writing in this week. We're going to keep doing this each week as we get more and more comments and stuff. So let's move on to our main topics: Gears of War E-Day Beta and Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. I think we'll start with Gears E-Day because I'm super hyped about that release coming soon. In less than 2 months now, a month and a half. So, Jack, me and you've played it. I've put in about 4 to 5 hours, probably more than 4.5. Do you know how much you've put into it? I think we played about 2.5 hours.
Yeah, and I think I've done about another hour today.
Okay, so around about 3.5. Yeah, so not too dissimilar. For Andy's benefit, there's 2 multiplayer maps on the beta. Well, and everyone listening, of course. And I texted Jack earlier saying, "What's the other name of the map?" It's Market and what? And neither of us can remember the name.
It's that bad then.
It's of the 2 maps, Market is definitely. Well, I thought that was Jack. I'm guessing you thought the same.
Yeah, I don't like the other map.
Yeah, I'm not as keen on it. But Market is a decent map, I have to say. And there was 2 game modes: Team Deathmatch and Conquest. I don't remember playing anything else. And then you also have Horde mode in this, Andy, in the beta, which is Horde Siege, which is
Okay.
their new innovation of Horde, which is 3 teams of 4, but you're not against each other. You're working together on the map.
Okay.
Each team kind of has their own objectives to do, and then one like
Yeah.
final main one at the end, where everyone comes together and goes crazy.
What if one team messes up?
I don't know. Well, I guess you just get less rewards, or as long as your team does okay, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
For you, obviously.
I wasn't sure if it'd be like as one person from each of the other team then go to make a team of 3 and then cover that part of the
No, so I
section.
think
Would that be cool?
obviously the last bit is basically a extraction. So you do your mission,
Yeah.
then the helicopter's coming in, and I guess if everyone on the other 2 teams have died, my assumption is that last part becomes much harder because it's just your team against everything coming
fine. Okay.
in. On that Horde mode, they also have a Blitz mode, which is basically Horde Siege, but in a shorter mission structure. And then I didn't actually play it, but it just said Classic Horde, which I imagine is just like the Horde mode in Gears 4 and 5. And that's it. That is the beta, which is actually more than you normally get. Normally it's just multiplayer, but obviously they wanted to get Horde Siege tested. Interesting point to make, a quarter of the release maps are on this game. No, wait, a third.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's a third. Yeah.
There's going to be 6 maps on launch.
6.
6 maps.
6 maps on launch.
That seems ridiculous.
So they're saying that there's going to be more maps per season. They didn't say how many. We don't know if that's 1 map per season or 2.
As well?
I don't know. I don't know.
That is ridiculous if they do.
Yes, I would say that is crazy if they do. Obviously, their big thing this year is they're not going to have a battle pass system, or if they are, it's not going to have cosmetics. Like they don't want things to be locked. They want people to lock. They will be locked, but you unlock them through playing rather than buying your way to them.
Yeah.
So maybe like there's something where you get 100 headshots and you unlock, I don't know, the sniper locus or whatever. Stuff like that rather than buying skins. We see how long they held on to that promise, because in my mind, the way to make money on this game was to keep it on PlayStation, because everyone's going to play on Game Pass, most people.
Yeah.
So to make money, if you're not doing cosmetics and stuff, you probably have to sell the game on another console. But we shall see. I can already see the reports saying the Coalition are in trouble because they've not sold enough, they've made enough money or whatever. But if I'm the Coalition, I'm going straight to Xbox saying, hang on, we wanted to release on PlayStation, you fucking said no.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the beta. There's new controls in this game. So, Andy, you'll know that in the Gears games, the sprint button has always been tied to the A button.
Yeah.
That is no longer the case. The sprint button is like Call of Duty. You sprint with your left stick.
Oh, really?
And the sprint isn't the typical roadie run, like duck down, running like that.
Yeah.
That's changed to a more normal sprint, which is an interesting choice. We can go on to what we think about it in a second.
It works the same, though.
It works. There's no different other than the look. And
it's
obviously the button you do it with.
Yeah, and like the way you come out of a sprint is still the same. It's not like you're always weapon up, and that like the amount you can move left to right in the sprint is basically the same. So I did find that a bit of a weird choice. Only just because they I don't know, they just didn't want the weird run anymore. But I thought I liked the weird run.
Is the roadie run something that they didn't learn until later in the Gears lore? I can't imagine that's a thing. Like,
I don't know. I don't know.
If they try and explain that in the story, that'd be very odd. But anyway, the other control change, I think the only other one I found was when you vault over cover. So when you're in cover and you want to go over it, it used to be the same button. It was A. A was everything. Get into cover, move around cover, whatever, and go over cover. A still does all of that, but when you want to go over cover, it's now Y.
Why?
The reason for that, very good. The reason for that is because this game has introduced verticality, so you can lift yourself up on things, and they didn't want that to be a button because obviously you can cover on the wall or you can climb up the wall.
Yeah.
So they had to have another button for it.
Without playing it, it's hard to say like whether I would like that or not, because I feel like any game that changes buttons at any point, it's like usually a big mistake. It's like, why are you changing the buttons for? Like you've had 5 games of Gears of War with the same buttons, and all of a sudden you now want to switch it up.
Yeah,
But
it's
Why
like
jump?
Y is also jump. Yeah, so you can also just jump
That's
any
weird.
time in the game now, which is just
I did
never
get a good
happened
kill
in
with the
Gears.
jump earlier. I was quite happy with it.
And I saw people online have been able to do double jumps and like beating the
Yeah, you
system.
can.
okay.
Which I think I'm hoping the coalition will do something about that. Unless that was always intended, who knows?
People that play the Gears of War multiplayer though love the Gears of War multiplayer. So like, why? Like, they don't need to introduce changes to it, really.
I
Or
am going to slightly disagree with you. So
okay,
the reason they're making changes in my mind is they want Gears to be played by more people.
okay,
Gears is a very hard game for newcomers. It's in its current state. I know you
yeah,
came in new at Gears 2, but it's a different time back then. If you go into
yeah,
Gears 5 now, everyone is wall bouncing all over the fucking place like it's nothing, like it's crazy.
yeah.
They've slowed that right down. It's much harder to do. You can still bounce off a wall and like come back, like cancel the bounce and stuff, but you can't zip to different walls like crazy. As far as I have not seen anyone do it yet,
I think you still
Isn't that
can.
just like?
but not in the same level
Wouldn't
of Gears 5.
But wouldn't that be the same with any game in terms of it should just be counted by making sure they're matched? And obviously, I get that Gears might not have the same amount of players, but in terms of just skill-based matchmaking, you're only then going up against people that are also new at the game.
But when does that ever work? Like,
And then it does. I feel like it works to begin with in terms of you're matching up against people. Over time, as the game goes on, I feel like it works less, but
yeah.
to begin with, I think it works
I
good.
think they want the game to be more approachable for newcomers. And I think
Yeah,
having a jump button, people will like that. Newcomers will like having a jump button for some stupid
just
reason.
jump away from all the people.
People who are new to the game will like sprinting on the stick. They just will because they're so used to that. So I think they're
Yeah,
trying to make it more approachable. For old heads like us, it's not the change, it's not like game breaking. However many games I played, I started to get used to it very quickly because
yeah.
it's not that different. Especially because it's left stick for sprint. I'm used to it on so many other games. It almost became instinctual pretty quickly. Did you feel the same,
Yeah,
Jack?
yeah.
Did you think the controls are annoyingly different? I know you're playing on PC, which is also different.
I think before when I was first on with you, I struggled because I didn't change around enough. But like, don't know if I can show it, but like I got 2 side buttons on my mouse there.
Yep.
So I think the bottom one is sprint and the top one is cover. So
Yep.
and then today I realized I could change roll and slide to the one that's cover as well.
Yep.
As where yesterday that was on a button on my keyboard.
Okay.
So once I change that all round and I can do all the movement stuff without having to take my hand, like everything's just on those 2 buttons on the mouse even, I found it much better.
Yeah.
And changed jump, mantle, everything to just spacebar. So it just felt more like what I usually have in a shooting game on PC.
Which is what
so
they're
that
going
that
for.
felt a lot better. Yeah. But I don't know. I think it's one of them ones where I think the people who are very good at the game are gonna
Still be very good.
still be very good and take advantage of the things like the amount of times I've been slid past and shotgunned is a little bit annoying. But then there has been some times where I think it was on the market maps today, and there was like a jump over to a platform, and I managed to jump over the platform, but I was still quite a bit away from the person. But if I just walked, I was going too slow to be able to get the kill. So I just jumped again, and it landed me right next to him. It was like bang, got the kill, and then carried on. I was like, okay, that I like. But yeah, I think it would just take more playing time to get used to it because I think I do miss how the old maps were sort of built that
I want to get onto
there was
that,
only like one or two ways to get to someone.
Yeah.
So there might be 2 people up there, but I don't know, because of the way Nasher fights end up going, you can come out on a 2v1 if you're the one.
Yeah.
It's not always done. As where now you're a bit more on edge, thinking
Is
they
there
could
someone
come from there,
behind
they
me?
could come from there, they
Yeah.
could come from there, and it it has. I like it, but it's also ruined that thing of it being like a cover-based game where,
Yeah.
well, I can stay here and I'll be all right until they come to me. But yeah, I don't know. I might play a little bit more tonight, depending on what time we finish,
Yeah.
and I don't know how long it's up for tomorrow.
Yeah, good point. I was going to do the same. I was going to hop on tonight, so if we finish on time.
But yeah, I think after playing, but yeah, today playing a little bit more, I thought, okay, yeah, it's not too bad. But in my head, the whole time I was like, I really liked Gears 5 multiplayer, and if it was just exactly the same as that, I would have had no complaints.
Hmm.
As well, they're not really complaints at the moment, but they're just sort of once I get used to it, I'll see how I feel about it and if I prefer it or not.
I feel pretty much the same. I mean, I've probably enjoyed it a bit more than you, by the sounds of it.
Yeah,
I had a few really good games when we were playing together, a few MVPs. We had that one game on TDM, Andy. You know how TDM works on Gears. Like once you lose the
Yep,
respawns, you've got like 4 lives left, but
with
that's
five
it. No
lives then.
more respawning.
Yeah.
This is 4v4 now, not 5v5.
Yeah.
Um, and we were down to our last. We had no more respawns, so if we died, we was out. And the other team had 2 or 3 spawns left.
Yeah.
And it was on the other map, actually, the one I don't like as much. I can't remember the name of it, but I took out 3 of them, and then as a team, we took out the rest and won. And it was like one of those like clutch, sick Gears
Moments.
moments.
Yeah.
And at the time, the score was
You
one
love
all,
those
so it
things.
was next round wins. And
Yeah.
I think Jack, we lost the first round, so we actually did like a comeback in 2 ways, like 2 rounds back, and
yeah,
then also in that last round, that little um the respawn comeback. And it's one of those where I was like literally fist bumping, like get in, like fucking sick. And that's like this is the
Yeah.
Gears that I love, like that. You just I don't get that on many rematch. As much as I say I love it, I don't get those moments where I'm like get in. It's like it's just fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
COD, I never
I
really
know what you
get
mean.
that. It was just I just play to win, and I don't care what my KD looks like, anything like that. And when we
yeah.
won, it was just so satisfying.
Yeah.
That moment, I was like, oh fuck, like, this is Gears. Like, I'm back. I'm back in already. What I
I
do agree with
I
Jack though is the maps aren't that good.
I
Do you
had a
think they
game like
might
that
have
today. Oh no,
with
sorry,
Jack?
go on,
What?
Andy.
No, I was just gonna say with what Jack was saying in terms of using the jump for people to
Mm.
like jump into different positions now. Do you not think that's going to take away from some of those clutch moments where there might be 2 of you left, whatever, and you're covering the 2 angles that
Well,
there's one map in my head where they can run up the stairs, and that's the only way they could get to the top.
yeah,
And people, obviously, when they've got more lives, they get a bit more confident and they push you. But you know, you've got this, like you've got the top of the stairs, you've got the advantage basically being up
yeah,
top. If
I
they've now got multiple ways,
yeah.
does that ruin some of the clutch moments?
We'll see. It didn't in that particular match, but it obviously could have. I could have easily, while trying to take on those 3, the other one could have easily come up behind me or to a side. Like there was multiple angles someone else could have come from. They just all happened to come towards me in that particular moment. Um,
Yeah,
but the maps are so if you think of the classic maps like Gridlock, you've got
yeah,
basically 3 lane or like I would say 3 lanes. You've got the sniper bit, you've got the frag bit, and you've got the boom shot bit. Yes, you've got
Yeah,
towers on
yeah,
the boom shot side, but if I see it as like 3 different areas in that map.
yeah,
Fuel depot is pretty similar. You've got the frags and the petrol station side. You've got the hammer dawn bit, and you've got that in the middle area, which doesn't have any weapons, I don't think. But it's not open. This particularly the other map, the one that's not market. That's what I'm calling it, the non-market map. It just felt like you could come from anywhere. So the very first
yeah.
area to capture in Conquest is under a bridge. You go
okay,
straight under the bridge, and I think there was a moment where Jack was like,
Yeah,
how the fuck are they behind us? Like already, like it's like
because
yeah,
like all 4 of them, you
yeah,
can see like the red outlines of the locusts coming towards you, and I was like, okay, they're coming towards us. So I'm like waiting there, and then all of a sudden, all 4 of them come in from behind. It's like,
yeah,
how did you do that quickly?
so
But
they were able to
yeah,
climb over the bridge, come down the other side and back, which is a tactical thing.
yeah,
It's what they want people to
yeah,
do,
yeah,
but it's
yeah,
just not what we're used to as Gears players. That's the only thing.
and I
yeah.
think
It's going to
that
take time
that
to adjust to it probably. But that would only
that
get worse as the game goes on as well, when people learn new spots to jump over and that, and like different ways to approach
And
it.
another thing is, sorry, Jack, I know you want to say something, but
no, it's fine.
everyone's talking about bringing back classic maps. How is
Yeah,
Gridlock going to play on
they're
this?
not going to work, are they? Yeah.
There's nowhere to climb on Gridlock. It's a key part
Mm.
of this game now is climbing. They're going to have
Or
to
do they
change
bring
it
back
quite significantly to make it work.
or do they just bring back a classic game mode with classic maps that isn't
Got no
changed?
jumping.
It could
I
do.
mean,
And
then
but then
everyone would
I
just play
imagine,
that.
yeah, sadly that would be the issue. Or that might be a way for them to decide if their whole player base is playing the standard
Yeah.
mode. They know, oh, actually, people don't really like the jumping stuff. Let's just keep it the same for the next game that they do.
I was just gonna say about that map we both don't know the name of. We need to remember the name of it. Is it Outpost?
I'm going to Google it while you're
No.
talking.
Yeah. But that map feels like it's been added into the beta for people to try and learn all the new movement techniques. Because like you said earlier, there's a lot of cover and there's lots of buildings you can go in and out of, but the map is very open.
Mhm.
It doesn't feel like there's like distinct lanes of where you're supposed to be going and the fights will be happening, or an area you can hold down. It's all very open. People can come from you from any angle, and I think just from a lot of the maps we've played throughout the years playing Gears, just going on to that one has been a bit of a struggle because I just don't know where to go on it.
Yeah.
If it's not the objective one and it's team deathmatch,
Yes.
I just think I don't know where to go. As
I
where
think
every other
a general rule would be go for the power weapon areas. That's a general rule.
yeah,
And on that map is probably the sniper areas where I would normally. That's where I did
yeah,
that clutch moment. That map, by the way, is called Outpost. Is that what you said?
yeah.
Okay, it's called
Oh, nice! I
Outpost.
do remember it.
They've actually got all name of the 6
Um,
maps here. So there's going to be
what are
one
the other
called
ones?
one's going to be called Battleship. One's going to be called Park. Park looks extremely open. One called Precinct. Market we already know about, and one called Skyward, which would be it'd be interesting. And one called Golden Quarter. That's the other one. It says you can check out Golden Quarter during. Oh, sorry, that's a Horde Siege map. That's not a
Okay.
that's not a multiplayer map, so we don't have all the names. But yeah, the maps. It's gonna be so interesting because I think that's my biggest bugbear at the minute. Obviously, we're also talking about maps we haven't had much time with.
Yeah,
As with any game, you're playing a new map, you don't know where to go. Once we've had 5, 6, and if there's only 6 maps, we're going to be playing these maps a lot.
I was going to say you figure out pretty quickly.
We're going to know them all
Do you think
very,
they've only
very
got
quick.
Do you think they've only got 6 maps though because they've struggled to do map designs? Maybe with the new system.
Yes, and they obviously another way to get more maps is to do old ones straight away. That they
Yeah,
could have easily launched with, say, Gridlock and Fuel Depot, which seems to be on every single game, and all of a sudden that 6 is
yeah,
8,
true.
and you're looking in a better way. But I don't think they've found ways to make those old maps work with the new control schemes. And maybe they're so used to, they've spent years and years designing maps in one way, and now they've got to design it to think of verticality all of a sudden. It can't be an easy thing.
Yeah,
And they have to make Horde Siege maps now. So it's where in the past you made a multiplayer map that was now a Horde map. The same. There was no
yeah,
difference between them. So I get it, but 6 is not many. And one of the issues with Gears 5 was content, and I guess it was more that they put so much stuff behind the store. I see this game being a bit more like Halo Infinite, when everyone loved Halo Infinite when it launched in terms of gameplay, but quickly got bored because there was a few good maps, but not all of them were great, and it took them quite a while to start pushing more maps out. And
yeah. That's the issue.
by the point they did it, was like, okay, we've already moved on to this or whatever. So
Yeah, if they've got 6 maps and you only like 4 at a max, maybe,
that's the risk. You
then
don't even
that's
like that
4
many.
maps. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Because when we was playing it the other night, I think when it goes on to the vote at the end of the game, you can only play team deathmatch or conquest, and there's only 2 maps, but there's 4 votes, so you can vote for either map on either game
Yeah,
mode.
basically every
So
time.
we was like, okay, so if you just want to play conquest, and then it's 4 votes, you've got to hope that there's at least 4 good maps, I guess. But like, if I only end up liking 2 of the maps, it's just gonna be
So there's
2
going
of the
to be a
6.
time where those two don't pop up, and you've got to pick one of the 4
Yeah,
shit ones. Yeah.
and you got to pick one of the maps you really don't like. Yeah, I don't think I'll grow to love Outpost that much, but Market I'm fine with.
I like
Market's
Market. I'd happily.
pretty standard Gears map.
And again, another positive so far again, will they keep this promise, is they feel Gearsy, if that makes sense. Like they feel dark and gritty a
Yeah,
bit more. Market has a bit of colour to it, but it's not like in your face colourful, which sometimes Gears 5 and 4 could get. We'll see how long that continues. But overall, I had fun with it, and I will be playing a lot of this game when it comes out. There's no doubt about it. Horde Siege, I'm not sold on.
oh, that I'd hated that if I'm honest.
Yeah, so it's just, I think, Jack, we said it at the time, it just feels like there's so much going on in one time. It's hard to keep
Yeah,
track of where you should be, what you should be doing, and it just feels pure chaos and not a good kind of chaos. I never played it and was like, this is really, really fun.
yeah. I guess a lot of game modes like that, not just in Gears, but in other games, they're always limited to like 4 people max, really. So the fact that you've now got
Yeah,
what 12 players, you said in this,
12, yes.
like that seems a crazy amount of players for a co-op game. I know you said you're to your private areas, but still, that's
Yeah,
obviously adding to the chaos of it.
but you don't. It's not a private area. You don't have to. We could not even do our missions. Just go and help the others straight away if we wanted to.
Okay.
And like there was invasions where like a Brumac came in, which is cool to see, but I
Yeah,
don't know.
there's
It
already
just
like a million other
there's
enemies
so
around
much else
that.
happening. Yeah,
Yeah,
and I just
yeah.
think I
it
personally
felt.
think everyone's going to gravitate towards classic horde mode because it's just better. I
They
think.
should have just done a separate, sorry, a separate game. It sounds like they've tried to like do a horde mode, but as something else. Like
Yeah,
so, like for example, like raids.
but they always do
They've
this.
sound,
Gears always
yeah,
do this. In Gears 3, they introduced Beast Mode, and Beast Mode was good, but it wasn't Horde
Yeah,
mode. So, like,
yeah,
yeah.
people played Beast Mode,
Just
like,
call
that's
it
good,
something else.
but played Horde instead. And then
Yeah,
Gears Judgment had Overrun, which again was good, and actually was a mix of Beast Mode and just multiplayer, which is actually quite good. Gears 4, I think, was pretty standard in terms of just Horde and Gear multiplayer, but then Gears 5, they introduced Escape Mode, and Escape Mode was
and
good.
Hive Busters as
That was
well.
DLC, yeah.
Oh yeah, fair.
But the escape mode was good, but Horde was better. Like, I
yeah,
think Horde is perfect as it is. I would happily log on to Gears and play Horde anytime. I love Horde mode. It didn't need to change in this way. They can add things to it and, I don't know, add classes, whatever they want to do like that.
Yeah,
What they
it's
have
just the
done,
missions I thought were pointless.
yeah, it's not fun. And I personally think people play it at launch, of course. I will probably try it again at launch because they might take some feedback from this and whatever. But I can see myself only playing the normal Horde. But
Yeah,
I can definitely see myself playing that, and I can see the multiplayer. I don't know for how long. Obviously, GTA 6 is on the way, obviously. But normally with Gears games, I keep coming back for at least. I mean, I still come back to Gears every year, Gears 5. Will it happen
yeah,
with this one? I fucking hope so. But it depends how we get on with the maps, I think. That's going to be crucial for this game, in my mind, anyway.
yeah. This all makes sense. At least you'll have the campaign to pay for as well to begin with, and then
And I still have high hopes for that. Yeah. I don't think they've mentioned Maria yet, and I still want them to talk about Maria in this game. But we'll see. Any other final thoughts on the game, Jack, before we move on?
not too sure. I am excited for it. I'm really excited for the
Are you
campaign.
less excited?
Um, than I was before I played it.
Yeah.
I think
oh,
mainly because I would have just preferred the old mechanics.
Mhm.
Maybe that'll change in time when the game actually comes out and I put some proper hours into it.
Mhm.
And the fact there's only 6 maps and one of the two I already don't really like.
Yeah, it's not a good
Has
start.
made me slightly no, yeah, is slightly less excited for it. But I think it's just one of them games where it could just release with a campaign and I'd love it. So uh, if the multiplayer doesn't end up being what I would hope it would be, then I can live with that, I guess. But it'll be a shame.
Yeah, you'll be disappointed. Yeah, I am probably at the same level. I was hoping I'd come out of this and be even more hyped.
yeah,
I think the campaign I'm still extremely excited for. Multiplayer, I can see as I was getting towards that end of our night the other night, Jack, I was like, I'm doing good. I'm starting to do well. I'm back. and then unfortunately finished off with Horde Siege, and we went down again. So I think if you ignore that side of things, I think I had a great time with it. So I'm still there. I'm still more excited to play this than GTA 6, which is crazy.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
was
crazy.
Don't get me wrong. After this Netflix special they're doing in a couple of weeks, I might change my mind.
Yeah.
But right now, it's Gears for me. Anyway, we need to move on to Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, our second review. Obviously, we didn't give a score for Gears because it's not a full release. I will be giving a score for Marvel Tokon. Andy, you've played it, but you will not be given a score because you've only done the tutorial.
Yeah, pretty much. I logged in earlier today, done the tutorials. I didn't play anything after that. So.
Talking of the tutorial, do you remember how the tutorial went on Invincible versus?
Yeah, kind of.
What did you think of this one compared? Because
to fair, like I'm just not. I realise I'm not a massive fighter person, and I knew that anyway. But it's like because these are based on things that I like, I was getting myself hyped for it, wanting to enjoy it. And I haven't played the multiplayer on Marvel Tokon yet, so I'm not gonna like slate it. I haven't played it, but I just know I can feel it when I'm playing. When I was doing the tutorial, and it was getting towards the end of the tutorial. I'm like, okay, I just want to go into it now, but I know I should learn these things because otherwise I'm just going to get absolutely killed in multiplayer. And then it's getting to parts in the tutorial. I'm like, I'm not ticking the thing. I'm like pressing the buttons. And it's not ticking it. I'm like, I just then skipped it and like went on to the bit where it showed you how to like tag people in and stuff because I feel like obviously that's going to be more important.
Yeah.
But yeah, it seemed straightforward enough. But there were some bits where I was like, why is this not activated? Like literally pressing what it says in the description in the bottom right. And yeah, so I just know when I jump in and play it, obviously I might win the first couple of games because it'll really match me against easier opponents. But long term, I don't see myself playing this too much. Unless obviously it's got a campaign, hasn't it? Has it got a campaign on there?
Yes, it does. Yeah, I'll talk about that in a minute. Yeah.
Depending on how long the campaign is, I'll probably play through that if it's any good.
Yeah.
If it's a story.
So the reason I ask is because the tutorial on this is so much better than Invincible Versus. Like it's just done so well. It's got the voice, it's not Jarvis. It's Iron Man's like robot, but it's not actually Jarvis. It's called Wednesday or Friday. Friday. I think it's called Friday. Which is like talking you through it, which is better than how I did it on Invincible. And if you remember on Invincible, it didn't say the button to press. It said H. H, M, and L.
And then you had to
work
and then
out
you had
one
to
it
search
was.
what the buttons were. Yeah, I remember now.
It had S and B, and it's like, what the fuck am I pressing?
Yeah.
Obviously, one caveat is this game is made for PlayStation. This is only on PlayStation and PC. So they didn't have to worry about Switch and Xbox. But I imagine, and I can't prove it, but I imagine if you played on PC, it would just tell you what button to press depending on the binding that you make available. Because it doesn't say heavy, medium, or low light. It just says the button. So
yeah,
it's done much better. Not that I hate Invincible, but that tutorial was just not good. Just was not good at all.
Yeah, the whole button layout was silly. Like even if they did have it multiple consoles, why can't they just change the buttons on the different consoles?
It really is not that hard. It's stupid. But for those that don't know, Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls is a 4v4 tag team fighting game. Obviously, if you know Invincible Versus, it's similar, but basically the same thing. But Invincible is 3v3, not 4v4. Obviously, involves Marvel characters from the comics, movies, whatever, developed by Arc System Works, who are responsible for games such as Guilty Gear Strive and the BlazBlue series. This was only announced in June last year and is now out already as of the 6th of August 2026. It's a pretty quick turnaround. Obviously, they've been working it longer than that. Overall, I would say this is a good game. I wouldn't go and say it's much more than that. It does come with a story, Andy, and it is split into 5 stories. So it's not one singular story. Each story follows a group or a team of characters. So in this game, you've got 5 groups of characters. So you've got 20 characters you play with, which is a good roster of characters, actually, 20. More than 6 Gears maps. And you've got, so the first team's called the Fighting Avengers, which has, let's see if I can get this, Captain America, Iron Man, Hulk, and shit.
Hawkeye.
No.
Who's he?
Who's the fourth Avenger? Oh my god, who's the fourth Avenger? Captain America. Thor's not in it. Hulk.
Iron Man?
Iron Man, I said
He
Iron
said
Man.
Iron Man.
Captain America, Iron Man, Hulk.
Hawkeye, Black
Spider-Man?
Widow.
No, Spider-Man's in this game, but he's not an Avenger. I've done the Avenging campaign. Oh, all right, whatever. I've lost one of them. You've got the Unbreakable X-Men, which has Storm, Wolverine. There's a new character that I've never heard of before called Danger, who's like an AI robot character.
Cyclops?
And no, Cyclops is not in it. Obviously, characters will get added. I think
Yeah,
Cyclops will be one that should definitely be added. Can't remember the fourth one in that one. Then you've got the Amazing Guardians. The Amazing Guardians is, here we go, I'm going to get all four here. Spider-Man, Star-Lord, Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel?
Yeah.
So not Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel. I think
Miss
that's
Marvel.
right.
Yeah.
And the Spider robot one from the Penny Parker.
Penny, yeah.
There you go, got all four in that one. You got the Knights of Doom, which is Doctor Doom, Magneto, Green Goblin, and Carnage.
And another one.
Carnage. And Carnage looks really cool in this. And then the last team is Samurai Outriders, which is Deadpool, Blade.
Okay.
I've played the least with this team, so I don't know them as well.
Ghost Rider.
I
haven't even got
it. It's Doctor Strange in this.
No Doctor Strange. See, okay, it's probably easy to say who's not there. Thor's not there. Doctor Strange isn't there. Did I say Hulk earlier?
Yeah, you said he's in first.
Okay, yeah, fine. So no Thor, no Doctor Strange, no Captain Marvel. I know the other Avenger. The other Avenger is Black Panther, but it's Shuri.
Okay.
Shuri, not T'Challa.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you haven't got those characters. You haven't got Miles Morales. You haven't got Fantastic Four, although they're mentioned in this. They are mentioned.
Okay.
And yeah, loads like that. Loads of the other X-Men, like you said, Cyclops. Professor X. I made a joke that he should be here, but don't know how that would work. No Ant-Man. No Mystique. So there's a lot of people that they can add, as you know.
Yeah.
No, what's the card guy?
Gambit.
So a lot of characters that I think will turn up, and with Doomsday coming, I think we're going to have some DLC around that. Obviously, Doctor Doom's already in it, but like some characters that are in that movie.
I think I remember playing a X-Men fighting game when I was younger, and Gambit was one of the main characters I used to like using.
Probably it could have been Marvel versus Capcom.
Yeah.
The thing is, will they do DLC for that, or will they pump more into Marvel Rivals?
I think every game's going to get DLC.
Fair point.
Like Marvel Snap will continue to get seasons based on these movies. There's probably a season for Brand New Day right now. I don't play it anymore. I'm guessing Marvel Rivals has something Brand New Day related. Like I think Marvel's intention is probably to have all of these things, which they can just say, "Oh, you've been to the film. Now go home and play the games and buy the stuff."
Yeah.
Which, don't get me wrong, after Brand New Day, I felt like going home and playing all these games and getting as much Spider-Man stuff as I could. So yeah, sorry, the campaigns is split into 5, but each story is about an hour long, hour and 15 long. Obviously, it depends if you struggle in the fights or whatnot, but roughly an hour, which is similar to Invincible Versus. But obviously, if you do all 5 of them, it's 5 hours.
Yeah.
But what I will say is the stories are basically the same. They follow the same trajectory. The same things happen in the main events happen. A man is coming to destroy the Earth, and a team of heroes have to try and fight him to stop it happening. And it's in a tournament format. So these 4 or 5 teams fight each other to decide which team's going to be the one to take him on, basically. So the way the story changes is obviously if you pick the Avengers story, you're following those characters and their story and how they get to beat and fight the last guy. And then if you do the X-Men story, obviously they have to be the one at the end to do it. So it does change slightly, but
not much.
Once you've done one story, you know the story. It just changes who you're following.
Wow.
So
That's a bit of a cop out then.
yes, that is something I'm not too keen on. I'm a bit disappointed with that, I have to say. I would have much preferred them go down the Mortal Kombat route with a one singular 5 to 6 hours, don't have to be much longer than that story,
Yeah,
a proper Marvel story, and I think they could have done something really cool with that.
especially when, and I don't know if it was them themselves that said it, but obviously before the news coming out was, oh yeah, you've got like a 5 to 6 hour campaign with this game as well. You haven't really.
They
Then it's
didn't
like an
lie,
hour
but they
times
didn't tell the
five.
truth.
Yeah, misworded it.
Yeah. So that's a disappointment. And even like, as if you're a massive Marvel fan like I am, and we all are, there are reasons to do it because you get to see your favorite characters. Like Spider-Man isn't in the Avengers, so I was like, I have to do his story because I love Spider-Man. I love the X-Men. I love Deadpool, so I'm gonna have to do his story because I'm sure that's gonna be really funny. The Doctor Doom one, I'm not as keen on because it's just a load of bad guys we're following, but fine, I'm sure it'll be good. Um, I will get them all done, I think, because I just want to do them. What I will say is they do them in a cool way where there are cutscenes, and the cutscenes are always the same, pretty much. Um, but then the other bits of the story are done in like comic book format, so it shows it in like
Yep.
comic book strips with
Okay.
voiceover, with talking, and I do like the style of that quite a lot.
Yeah.
And if I had to compare this to, if you compared one of these stories to the Invincible Versus story,
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
is so much better. Like I would have rather Invincible Versus just had one singular story like this
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
what they gave us. I didn't like the Invincible Versus story. Um, so it's done really well. It's just too short and a cop out, like you say, to do five of one rather than one big one.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe you should wait to do the Dooms one until you watch Doomsday.
Maybe I'll be more incentivized. Yeah.
Yeah.
But overall, the gameplay is really good. I like the 4v4 tag team element. I like some of the combos you can do with characters, the team ups you can do with them. It's all really good. It plays really well. It feels really good to play. Again, I think it feels better than Invincible Versus. I think this has a bigger budget probably. Everything about it
Yeah.
feels
Yeah.
more AAA than Invincible. The
Is it
style of this
easier?
game. Go on.
Is it easier to get out of tag teams though? Because I feel like that was one of the main issues with
Oh,
Invincible, especially from what I saw online.
not for me.
Is that as soon as someone got a tag team going on that, it's like, how the fuck do I stop this or get out of it?
No,
Do they have more ways in this for that?
I don't think so. If there is, I haven't found them. If someone gets me in a combo, I'm just like, oh, I'm fucked. Like, I think there was one match. There was one match. You probably heard it, Jack, when I was streaming. I said, "Yeah, I'm just putting the controller down because like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck is the point of this? I can't do anything, so I'm just gonna not do anything." It is one of those frustrating games.
There was one clip that killed me when you were streaming it. I think it was you were fighting Magneto, and he was just spamming that one move where like they throw an object at you.
Yeah.
So it was like
Oh.
a car, a building, another car, another building, and you're just like, oh, I can't do this.
Yeah, I mean, we go on to the multiplayer, but in terms of the actual gameplay, it is really cool, and I like that all the characters have their own unique things to do. Like Spider-Man, you actually can swing around. Star-Lord, did I mention Star-Lord? I think I did. Star-Lord, you can like float with his levitating boots. He can shoot with his guns. I haven't really used Deadpool. I've used Deadpool, and he stabs himself in one of his moves, and you actually lose your own health. But it's good because if you do it close enough, you stab yourself and them at the same time.
Okay.
It's just a
Does it
typical.
boost your damage for a bit?
I don't know. I haven't actually checked that. Maybe, but I think it's more
You do that
just
in Elden Ring. You do seppuku, and you lose
Right.
health, but you gain damage.
gain damage. It's probably more of a funny way to like try and have a tie game. Like if you both got shit health,
Finisher. Yeah.
Yeah.
die together. And I like the way Deadpool moves. Like everything they've done is very. It's like they've done their homework. Like these guys know Marvel. They've read all the comics, watched all the movies, and it does feel very, very true to the content that they've done it from. Online, as Jack said, I had a few bad matches. It is, again, I think I probably said it's an Invincible better review. I know it's not for me anymore. Like I am not the kind of person who's willing to or wants to spend a significant amount of time learning to be a master at this game.
Yeah.
I also don't want to just be one character player. Like I want to play them all because I love all the Marvel characters. So I'm not going to be that guy. So I just know I go on there, get smashed, and that's it. What I wish this game had more of is an incentive for me to play as a single player. It has its
Yeah,
modes. It does have some, and they're good. It has your typical towers as a survival mode where you got to just try and get through as long as you can. I think I did 19 fights every day, and I've got to try and beat that. It does have that kind of stuff, but nothing that's that innovative. Nothing that hasn't, as far as I'm aware. I'm pretty sure all this stuff's been done before in games that I've played. I do think Mortal Kombat's probably the masters of it because they have a good single player campaign, and some of their other single player stuff is just better than this.
Yeah.
This isn't terrible by any means. It's just I want more. Like I can see myself not playing this game again, like Invincible Versus.
yeah,
Gears is coming soon. Wolverine's coming soon. Once
Yeah.
Wolverine's comes, it's loads of games start coming. Marvel Tokon's just
yeah.
gone.
That's it.
Mortal Kombat, when that was around in my heyday, it would be that game that I go to when I've got a spare half an hour because I was like, oh, I fancy a few matches offline or online. I just don't think, as much as I do enjoy the gameplay of this, I just don't think it's gonna be there for me, which is a shame. That's 2 fighting games this year that I was super excited for. And this hasn't let me down because I kind of expected it. But then when there's also that hope that you're thinking this could be really
Yeah,
fucking good. Yeah.
yeah. I think this type of game for me would just be more enjoyable, like if we done like a tournament or something, and it's like 4 of us, or like Discord people got involved as well, like a mini tournament between like friends. I think I'd enjoy it in that way because it's more of a laugh, or an in-person tournament if you're around a friend's house and
Yeah.
you're all playing this sort of game together. I feel like that's where I would enjoy it more personally.
You asking for a tournament, Andy? We'll put one on.
No, I'll be
We'll put
down.
one on.
As long as there's no forfeit.
We'll get Steven to buy it. Ben's gonna get it apparently in Discord, so we'll get everyone on. We'll see who wins.
Yeah.
Jack can get it as well.
Not for 60 quid. I'm
No,
not buying
it
it.
is 60 quid as well. What I should say, I think I mentioned it earlier, but the art style in this game is incredible. I think this game
Yeah.
looks
Yeah.
unbelievable. I put some of the screenshots in Discord because it just looks so good. And like if you get your ultras and your special moves to finish on a KO, it just looks so good. I
Yeah.
have to press screenshot. I'm like this it's like a comic book strip. It's so good. And there's the one I posted, Jackie. You commented on it, the blade one I did. I don't know how I did that particular
The last
one.
was
Yeah,
so good.
and it was like, whoa, this is fucking incredible. So fair play to them for that. They've nailed that, and the voice acting's also good. But I remember on the beta, it was all in Japanese, and I really like that. So I might actually go back on it and try and switch the
You probably can.
voice to Japanese because it's just a little bit different. That we don't get that in Marvel. We don't get Japanese voiceover. It'd be quite
Yeah.
fun in a fighting situation. But they have all the characters have the usual quips. Like Spider-Man's really quippy, and Deadpool, obviously, which is really fun. But yeah, I haven't given it a score, but I will give it a score. I'll give it a 7.5. This game could have been great. It could have even been amazing if they went down the Mortal Kombat story route. I really do believe that there was potential there. Even with the 4v4 mechanic, I don't think a 4v4 thing has to be a tournament style. You know what I mean? Like the new Street Fighter film that's coming out. I don't know if you saw the trailer yet, Andy. They're talking about like this tournament that's going to happen. It's like, why does every fighting game story have to be a tournament? Like, it doesn't have to be.
Yeah,
that.
I know. Yeah, they've done that with Mortal Kombat 2, didn't they? That's came out recently.
Is that the same?
And that literally was pretty much the same. All about this tournament sort of thing. I think these games are missing a trick in terms of I think the tag team route is the right way to go, but have it as a 2-player tag team. So
as in me and you play together and I tag you in.
Yeah, like I would be hooked so much more if you could jump in with a friend and be on the same team. And I think that'll create so many more sort of moments, funny moments where like one of you might be like smashing it, you tagging me, and then I'm like, oh, I get absolutely destroyed, and it's like you go off for one. It's like there could be so many fun moments if they done something like that.
Yeah,
but it would make more people play it. I think more friends play it together.
Yeah, I agree. Obviously, you think of co-op games, not fighting games, but like the amount of times we've said this game's great. Is it because it's just co-op though? Like we just think it's great because we've had a good time with it, like Reanimal.
Yeah.
And
there's no
all of a
issue with that.
sudden, no, exactly. And all of a sudden, this fighting game goes from 7.5, but actually, me and Andy had a lot of laughs.
Yeah.
So actually, I'm going to give it an 8.5.
Yeah, and then does it get more replayability from us as well on it because we've enjoyed it and we're like, oh, let's jump on and have a game.
Yeah, I agree, because just losing all the time isn't that fun. But if you can make losing all the time funny, then all of a sudden,
exactly.
like rematch. Rematch is fun when you lose because sometimes you make mistakes and it's funny and everyone's taking piss out of each other.
I can just see it now, like, I don't know, you or me, like getting absolutely killing one person, then they come back into it, or I get tagged in, and then like all of a sudden I'm dead, or like there's moments where you're both down to like one hit each, and like tag the other person in. Like you can just see the moments created from things like that already.
Yeah, I could see that. But yeah, if this game had a proper single player campaign, I think I would have gone more of an 8.5. But 7.5, it's not bad by any means. It's a good game. I think I gave Invincible Versus, I've not opened it up, like a 5 or a 6. So
also, if they've got if this is a 4 against 4 tag team game, why can't they just have 3 other modes where it's 2 or 3 modes in total, 2 against 2, 3 against 3, 4 against 4 as the maximum? If they've got the mechanics for the 4 and 4, surely they can easily do 2 against 2, 3 against 3, and more people might enjoy those sort of game modes.
Yeah, and there's a lot of time when I'm fighting, I don't really swap characters. I just use Captain America, whoever it is my main character is. I don't know. I mean, in the campaign, you start off using one, so it's there. They've got the stuff to do it. So I agree, but I think they want to push that 4v4. That's where the magic happens.
That's the USP. Yeah.
Cool. Well, that's going to do it for our 2 big reviews. We're going to take a very quick break, and when we return, we've got a fun little topic to discuss, or game to play, I should say, and then we'll talk about what else we have been playing. Welcome back to the Late Night Gamer podcast. Ooh, wrong button. We have just finished reviewing Gears of War EA Beta and Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. Now we're going to move on to a quick segment, fun game we're going to do. I am going to ask Jack and Andy to try and tell me the top 10 most wanted video game sequels of all time.
The top 10 most wanted. This
According
is what people want.
to Gaming Bolt website. Now, I will add that this list was made in 2021.
Okay.
I will add that one game on this list has happened, and another 2 games on this list are happening.
Okay.
The other 7 we know nothing about.
The Last of Us 3, then.
Is that your first guess?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Is there games on there where it's a sequel, but there's already been more than one in the series?
No. So
are they all single games?
But this will be their second game.
There could be 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s in here, whatever. Okay. But there's nothing here. Say like you just said Last of Us 3. It's not like they're saying Last of Us 2, if that makes sense. Like everything is recent. It's 2021.
Yeah. So Last of Us 3 could be on this list.
Could have been.
What you were saying.
It's not. That's one incorrect answer.
So there is games on there where there has already been a sequel to like
the original game, yes.
So like yeah. Okay.
So it can be a 3 or 4 or 5. 2 are happening, 1 has happened.
Oh.
Let's Jack's go. So I'm going to give you 5 lives each. 5 lives each.
Oh, we're on live. Okay.
Yeah. You've lost a life.
Wow. I don't feel like the rules to explain properly for that.
Well, you went in quick.
I might as well see if I can lose a life with you. I'm gonna say Dishonored.
Dishonored.
That is
already out. Number 2.
There is a number 2. There is a number 2. But you could be you want Dishonored 3?
Fuck. No, I completely forgot there was a number 2. To be honest, I only remember playing the first. I've already said it now.
Okay, we'll go with it.
Yeah,
Dishonored 3 is not on the list.
No, yeah, fair enough.
Okay. I feel like this is definitely happening. Horizon 3.
No, not on the list. You guys are not thinking.
Oh,
You guys are
wow.
not thinking
Okay.
correctly.
Oh,
Okay,
I
so
know one.
if it
I
was
know one.
2021, I'm
Oh,
gonna
please don't
say
say it.
one of them is God of War.
No, that is not on the list.
Oh, what the
Oh,
fuck?
So Ragnarok would have been announced at that point.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Is Ragnarok on the list?
No. But yes, you're right. I guess it could have been God of War 3 or Freya?
Four.
Lawface, sorry. Lawface.
Yeah.
But no, not on
Okay.
the list.
God's sake, forget it.
Most wanted sequels. Half-Life 3.
We got one. Half-Life 3.
There we go.
Yeah.
That was the first game on this list. They didn't rank them like
Um,
1 to 10, but this was the first one they mentioned.
Yeah.
Control.
No. Jack, you are down to 2 lives.
Well,
Fuck's sake.
okay.
That's a good guess,
Two
though.
of them
Back
are
in 2021,
happening.
people would have wanted that, yeah.
You said two of them are happening.
Oh, 2021.
2 of them are happening. Think about it.
And 2 of the. Yeah, I've got one. I think GTA 6.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's one of the ones
Yeah,
that's one of the ones that is happening.
See, things like that annoy me because in my head I would not say GTA 6
Sequel.
is a
I know
sequel
what you
to
mean.
GTA 5 because it's
Yeah.
completely different people.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Fuck it.
Jack, you'll go.
I like these games.
Have we already guessed the two that are happening?
No, 1. A game arguably equally as big as GTA 6. Maybe
Equally as big?
slightly less big, but big.
Yeah.
And will happen, has been announced and will happen in the distant future. You don't have to go for that one. Think of iconic gaming franchises that people want a sequel
I'm struggling,
to.
mate.
There's definitely one you should be
I'm
getting,
struggling.
Jack. There's a massive sequel that everyone wants that you should be. Actually, both of you should be getting it.
Okay.
You both like the original game. I know it's easy saying it when I know what they are.
I think I know what it is. Wow, to be fair, I don't know if Jack's played the game I'm thinking of, but I think I've got one.
Okay.
Fuck it. I'll just chuck sequel to Uncharted 4 out there.
No, not on the list.
No, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I
don't know if this is the
game
game.
anyway.
I've basically won at this point. I don't know if this is the game that you talked about, but Hogwarts Legacy too.
No, that is not.
Oh,
good guess,
man.
but technically Hogwarts Legacy came out in 2023.
Oh yeah.
So you wouldn't have wanted a sequel, wouldn't have asked for a sequel before the original came out.
Yeah, true. I've got it's that recent. It feels like. Yeah.
I know. Jack, a final life. You've got no guesses yet.
I feel like Jack's on 1 life anyway, so even if he gets this, I've won it, haven't I?
Ooh.
Not necessarily, because you lose your next 2, and Jack could go on a roll of getting loads right.
I thought we had 5 lives though.
Yeah, but if he doesn't lose his life, if he keeps getting right, he won't lose his life, will he?
Yeah, true. I was about to help him out.
Oh, he's lost.
Yeah, that's fine. I thought people would want a 3.
I think people do, but yeah, it's incorrect.
I'm trying to think the game you're talking about where we'd both be playing it. I was thinking that would be on. It has to be on PlayStation.
That is typical. Like I know Jack's he's probably got it now. It's just too late.
Yeah.
Oh no, it wasn't that.
It won't.
Oh no.
Because that came out in 23 as well. The second one.
Yeah, exactly. So they might.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 2021. Gears of War E-Day.
No.
Okay.
You might as well. You got 1 life left if you want to go again.
Okay.
I thought this would be easier.
Because there's only like two which are consensus. Is like GTA and Half-Life is what a lot of people always want.
Wait, when did Red Dead 2 come out? No, because
2018.
that'd be
2018 on
yeah.
18 or 19, yeah.
It was the same year as God of War.
People
Can't tell
want
me
in
Red Dead.
Red Dead.
There's two Rockstar
No,
games.
Legend of Zelda, surely.
No, incorrect. Wow, only 2 of the 10 guys. So
There's a lot of games out there though.
yeah, but I think you kick yourself on at least 3 of these.
Yeah,
4 of
probably.
these maybe.
FIFA, COD.
Yes, FIFA is one of them. COD's the other. No.
You're
No,
yeah.
you're joking. No, yeah, good.
No, so the first one is mixtape.
Shut up.
Oh, God, fuck no. No, so one of them is Portal 3.
Oh, yeah, I should have said that.
Come on,
when
guys.
I said Half-Life 3, I was thinking of like games like similar to that.
Valve
like, way
don't
back then.
know how to count to 3.
Yeah.
Always remember that. They never
I
do
should
a
have
third
said
game. The one I said was equally as big as GTA.
The Witcher.
Is no, but I thought you'd guess that when I said that, and it would have been wrong. Elder Scrolls 6.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the rest on the list is Star Wars: The Force Unleashed 3, which I thought was an interesting choice.
I was going to say I would have put that.
That's bollocks.
Yeah. Another one which does make more sense is Max Payne 4.
Okay, I probably wouldn't have said that either.
And
but,
the one that you
No,
two,
yeah.
I think, should have got is Bloodborne 2.
Oh, fuck,
yeah.
yeah.
You know why?
Everyone wants a sequel to Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Well, actually, they want to remaster more than anything.
Yeah, all that, yeah. 60 frames per second.
I was kind of thinking of the question wrong, like when I was thinking sometimes, but it's like Bloodborne popped into my head. I almost said it out loud, like, "Oh, it's pretty Bloodborne." But thinking,
yeah, of course you did.
I was thinking of games that. Hey, I got 2. I was thinking of games that like would actually happen, sort of thing, and because I knew like
it's not gonna happen.
Bloodborne is unlikely to happen.
Yeah.
I didn't. Yeah, it just went out of my head.
Fair enough. Metal Gear Solid 6.
Okay.
And the one that has happened is Silent Hill.
Oh, what Silent Hill Downpour?
Both had Silent Hill F, didn't they?
Yeah.
And now Downpour. And the last one on the list, which I think everyone should get, is Bully 2.
Is it really?
Bully 2 should happen, yes.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah. Made by Gaming, not me. If it was me, I would not have Star Wars: The Force Unleashed 3
got a
on
Word document up.
Yeah. But at least I got 2 of them.
The easiest 2 to get. Let's just add that as well.
Well, Jack didn't say
them. We're going to move on to what we've been playing, and before we do that, I've got a little jingle to play. What we've been playing. You two obviously couldn't hear that, but when you listen to that, you'll hear it. I brought that back.
Okay.
We've had this like in the first 6 months of the podcast and never done it since. I'm bringing it back. It sounds so shit. maybe I'll remake it.
What have you been playing?
It's not that good.
Sort of like Harry Hill's TV burp.
It's not even that good. It's really bad. Who's spoken the least? I guess Andy, because you haven't been on not much on Marvel and didn't play Gears. Andy, what have you been playing?
Yeah. I have been playing Fortnite. So yeah, I haven't played Fortnite in a while. And I don't know if you guys know about what they're doing in Fortnite at the moment.
They're sacking all their employees, aren't they?
Well, that and other stuff too. But no, they have this cool thing called sprites at the moment in game that you like basically go in and you can collect them. And they have different rarities, so it's almost like collecting Pokemon. So they give you like different abilities, but I didn't play it from the start, so I don't know exactly how they done it and if they release like a certain amount of different sprites each like chapter or season or whatever, or how have they done it. So I jumped in with sort of like 2-3 weeks to go before this season ends and new season starts, and there's 117 sprites in total. So I jumped in and decided to collect them all, and you also then have to master them for you to be able to like keep them. So basically got all of those up to level 5, and yeah, that's what I've basically been
all 117
playing and doing is with the help of my friends who already had some there's like some of them are like really hard to get because of how rare they are, and I think for the last week they're doing like bonus drops and bonus days where you have more chance of getting like there's some of the rare ones called like Galaxy, Cube, 0 points. Like there's different rarities, and some of the harder ones they're doing seems like you'll have more chance of getting them this last week on those particular days where they're boosting the drop rates of them basically. But what you do is you can find them around the map, and there's usually 2 locations which will be highlighted blue where you have more chance of finding rare chests and obviously higher chance of getting the rarer sprites. But what you have to do in game is you have to extract them and then they go into your collection. If you died before extracting them, you then lose that sprite and you would have to find it again. If you manage to extract it, then it's always in your collection, and if you die, you can buy it back, sort of thing. But say you got it to level 4 in game, and then someone killed you, you would have to buy it back, so it'd be reset to level 1. So then you'd have to try and get it to level 5 again to extract it for you to have the mastered version of it. So it's just been a really fun thing to do in game, where it like adds another element and layer to it, and a bit more sort of intensity, because obviously with Fortnite these days and like the bots that are in the game and stuff, it's quite easy to just feel like you're not doing much in the game. You get to the end part and either win or sort of lose. So yeah, it's just added a bit of another layer to the game for me, and yeah, it's made me enjoy playing Fortnite again. So, and it was just fun to. Steven was on like 24 sprites when I started playing. My friends Jack and Rosie, they were on like 80 something, whatever. So I started playing. I overtook Steven straight away and took a little cheeky chat GPT image of when I had all 117 and sent it into our group chat. But yeah, I'll post it in the
that was
Discord.
fake.
No, it's real.
But you said you chat GPT'd it.
Oh yeah, to make it look cooler.
Oh, sorry.
I asked it to
What a
make
waste
it
of
like,
water.
Yeah.
congratulations, like my gamer tag, I've mastered all 117 sprites, sort of thing. Just to no, it's real. So yeah, there's a leaderboard in the game where you can see how many sprites people have mastered and stuff. They do actually give you like additional abilities as well. So like one of the sprites gives you like a 20 extra health or something, or there's like a Batman sprite and it gives you like, if you were to use your glider, it'll give you like an additional boost like upwards. So they do have like advantages to using them. I don't feel like I actually got the chance to. I know it's still available at the moment, so I could jump in and play it now and actually get the benefit of the sprite. But because you're trying to collect them and extract them and stuff, didn't really get to use the ability as much without sort of that fear of losing it, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, over the next week I might jump in and actually play using the sprites and their sort of benefits and making the most of that. But Fortnite have come out, they obviously didn't realize how popular it was going to be, and because it's been so popular, they've come out and said they're going to continue into the next season, which they weren't originally planning to do. And you'll now have this garden where all your sprites go into. So all the ones that you've mastered will go into like this garden that you can then jump into and see them all. So it's cool that you actually get to keep them. And well, I don't think you're about to use them because there'll be new sprites that you'll have to collect, but there's somewhere for you to go back and view them. So it's been like Pokemon completing the like Pokedex and stuff, things like that. Just, yeah,
Cool.
a cool one.
So all this time you could have been playing Marvel Tokon, you've been playing fucking Fortnite.
Yeah, I've been collecting all the Batmans. There's a Vinny Jr. There's like different sprites in there.
Vinny Jr. Wow.
Yeah, he's one.
Phineas.
Cool. Jack,
Yes.
you've been playing a little game called Splatoon Raiders.
Hell yeah. It's been it was one I always wanted to pick up, and I think as it was getting closer to release, I was thinking like, oh, am I actually going to enjoy it that much? But for 40 quid, I thought, fuck it, let's just get it. And before I bought it, I saw a couple of reviews of people saying this is their favorite Splatoon they've ever played, and I think there is multiplayer on it, so you can do the raids with other people online, but just my general feeling towards multiplayer games, especially shooters at the moment, I was quite glad that you can do the whole game offline.
Yeah.
But yeah, after getting through like the tutorial phase of the game and getting more into it, I've just been loving it. It's such a fun game to play. So the map it grows over time. There's like fog that clears and you have different objectives, but you'll have either just like map areas that you have to go through and clear, and you have to fight enemies up until you get to a crystal point, and then your buddy who's in a bot will drill them out for you, and then there might be like 3 on a map, and then they'll say that's the map done.
So
Or there's dungeons.
is it about, because obviously the multiplayer in Splatoon 2 that I played
Yeah,
was about having more area of the map painted or inked
no,
your
none of that
color.
matters.
Okay.
You just need that for movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, covering ink is no part. Like obviously the mechanic is still there where you can do it and then you can swim through the
Yeah,
ink, but it doesn't matter to the gameplay. It's either just doing these regular ones where there's no time limit and you just have to make your way through the map. You have 3 lives for every raid. And then the last crystal you always drill will be a treasure chest and it will give you something. Um, Enemies will drop different weapons for you to use, and there'll be a different level. So I don't know what the highest level for weapons goes up to yet, but yeah, the regular levels will just be making your way through a bit of a map and defeating enemies, getting the crystals out. But there's also dungeons where you'll go in and it'll be like a 60-second timer, and you have to get a certain amount of, I think they're called power eggs, that come off the enemies in the game, and they're really fun because there's been a lot I've gone in where you can see loads of the eggs laying around on the map, and like the 10-second countdown starts coming up on the screen. You think, fuck. So you're trying to spray and just quickly get over, or do you just try kill the ones that are near you to see if that will give you enough? But yeah, I've been loving it. The build is really quite intricate. So there's like 3 different tanks. You have like a power tank, a technical tank, I think, and maybe a support tank, and they have different gadgets that are on the front, right, and left bumper. So, for example, on like the power tank, it's when you press RB, it gives you like sort of an axe that will do like an ink spray out and clear out like a mass set of enemies in front of you. And I think there's like a 10-second cooldown timer on it. It might be more than that actually. It might be like 15 seconds. So that's good for like clearing enemies in front of you. And then there's loads of different other LBs, but my LB for the power tank sort of sends out sort of like a Beyblade. So it'll just go out. It will like clear enemies in front of you again. But yeah, all the different things so far. I have 4 gadgets for each. You can only apply 2 of them, but it's fun just getting them to work together. And the tanks you can level up as well, so that's another thing to go into. But when you go into the gadgets, you can go to Tinker, and there'll be certain multipliers for them. So I think the easiest one to say is like for the axe, there'll be one. So you have, there's so much to explain. Like, so I think when it starts off, there's about like 12 slots, and each different modifier takes up a certain amount of the slots. Sort of like create a class.
Yeah.
So like for example, on the axe, there's one that's called a vertical slash. So the regular one, he just slashes sideways, and it'll do a sideways one. But on the vertical one, it will do like an up slash and go forward. But it has more damage. So it's like you don't get the
Less
range, but you get
accurate.
more damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, but there'll be things like explosive pullout. So when you pull out the axe, it does an explosion of ink. And there's loads of other things. There'll be like a freeze one. And then, so that goes on. I didn't realize how many weapons there was in Splatoon, especially weapon types. I don't know if it's like that on the multiplayer.
Yeah, you had like a
Or maybe it might be in the
sniper and stuff.
campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's loads, like a proper paint roller.
Paint
At the
roller,
moment, I've got
yes,
dual
yeah.
wields. Yeah. At the moment, I'm using dual wields, which is fun because when you press B, you can do like a dodge with them that you can't do with any other gun.
Yep.
So, yeah, I've been enjoying that. And there's things called relics that you get from the treasure map, which you can, each class has different ones as well, like specific for the class, or there's general ones. So it'll be like you heal faster when you're in the ink. There's one that gives a double jump. There's ones that will do a cooldown on the gadgets that you use. It'll make the cooldowns quicker. Like one of them was your gadgets cool down quicker all the time you spend in the air. So you can go over to like your buddy who's in the bot that follows you about, and if you press jump on it, it'll launch you up into the air. So if you want to get your gadgets back, you can
just do that.
Do it like that. So it's fun to put things together, put your modifiers together on the gadgets to get a proper build going, and then try and match the relics with them. And yeah, I've just been having loads of fun with it. And
What is the purpose of this game?
What do you mean?
Like you
Have fun.
know, I get that, but you just raid?
You just raid, yeah, but
There's no
like the map
story
clears
to
out.
it.
There's a small story.
Okay.
It's like the game starts off and you're in a helicopter with 3 of the characters and you're the mechanic, and it gets taken out by a storm. So they build this little base, and then you're just going out from the base to go get the treasure that you were going to raid anyway. I can't really remember from the dialogue, or I'll have a look through some of like the lore bits that you connect, whether there's a reason for it, sort of like Pogopia, like did their
Yes, yeah,
world
yeah,
get
yeah.
overrun and now they've gone out looking for treasure or something like that.
Mhm.
But no, yeah, I'm not too sure. It's not like a massive campaign. There's not many cutscenes. It's only so there's like at the moment there's different islands, and then once you either finish the island or do one of the bosses, it will have like a small little cutscene.
Okay.
But it's not
But there's islands to
like big
raid,
story
finish all of
progression.
those raids, then move on to the next one, then move on to the next
Yeah,
one.
but
Okay.
then it goes back as well. So I think it was after doing the first boss, it's like now you can do your old ones that you've done on spicy difficulty, it calls it. So when you raid again, it'll be they give you a level, so it'll be like what they're called salmonoids.
Yeah, yeah, I
So the
think so,
name
yeah.
of the so say like it was a 7. When you do it on spicy, it adds a 10. So it's like your recommended level should be 17.
Okay. Got you.
And then I did read somewhere earlier that it said spicy or harder. So I imagine they're gonna, as I go further through the game,
more.
there's gonna be another one. So it keeps you going through and doing it.
Fair enough.
But there's loads of things in it like that to get you to go back and redo a level.
Mhm.
Like the tanks level up, but it's all about collecting the power eggs. So I use the power tank for a lot of my early playthroughs. So that one I leveled up quickly. But then like I've now switched to I can't remember what the other 2 are called, but it might be like a support tank because it gives me a turret that I can bring up, and then a shotgun is my LB, but it shoots out these lines of ink, and any enemies that walk into the lines of ink just get hit with damage. Sort of like an electric fence, I guess.
Mhm.
But now I've gone back to use that tank, and some of the dungeons, when you look at it, it has a picture of all 3 tanks. So you have to go in each 3 times, and it will give you a like trinket, or what did I call them earlier? Relic.
For
Sorry,
each
relic.
class, each
And
tank.
yeah,
One for each.
yeah,
Okay.
and it'll give you a
So
specific
if you
relic
finish it
for
with
that one.
the tank power one, you get a power one.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then you go back in and do it with the other one, it gives you
Okay.
another one. But
It sounds
yeah,
interesting.
there's
It's
also
just
fun.
like you said, there's multiplayer in it, but it's not
Yeah,
multiplayer. I'm guessing it's just this in co-op.
it'll be both of us in there,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
running about, I think, because when you like there's a couple of the spicy ones
That's a weird
that
name.
I've unlocked. Yeah, I know that I've unlocked, and I can't remember what level I am. I might be about level 22 now, but when I first unlocked them, I was only like level 16, 17, but they were already a level 15 level. So the
Mhm.
spicy one would be 25, and it says like call for backup, so you could go in with someone else.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
But, yeah, it's been really fun.
my next question: is this the kind of
Yes.
game you need to sit down for hour, 2 hour, 3 hours?
No.
Can I jump in 15 minutes, half an hour? What kind of time? How much time do I need to sit down and play a run or whatever?
Each level takes 5 minutes max,
Ooh.
even if you probably die like 3 times, and it'll tell you your best time as well. So like
So there's also that
I've been
incentive to get the
yeah,
best time.
yeah.
God, don't
Yeah,
tell me that, Jack.
because I know. Because the 3 different characters you can have walk around in the robot with you on the islands. You have to level them up. Like you have to, the more you explore with them, the more bonds you get. So I've been going back and doing older levels with different characters to like increase my bond, but also try to beat my time.
Yeah.
Because like, and it's fun because you build your class a little bit better. You go back in, you do like whole level, and you do it in like 2 minutes. As where before my best time was like 4 minutes 40, and you're like, how did it take me that long to do it? But yeah, they're all very quick. I think the longest time I've spent on something was like the first big boss fight, but that
Right.
was it really.
Okay.
But yeah, I've been loving it. It's perfect for something like that. It's quick, doesn't take any time at all, and you unlock stuff very quickly as well.
How many hours you put into it? Do you know?
I don't know. I will have a look, but
Is
I
your
don't think
Switch
it's a
there?
lot at all. It's behind me.
Okay. I wasn't that interested, but the more you spoke about it, the more I thought it does sound pretty good. And then
Pretty good.
you mainly sold me when you said I can play for like like the way I see the Switch is at the moment I'd use it like on the train or something, or when I've got like a spare time.
Yeah.
I don't often use it. I'm going to talk about it now. I've actually played it quite a lot on holiday, but normally it's a pick up, play for a bit, and put it down. And I guess Splatoon 2 you could do that because it's multiplayer. You could play one multiplayer match and leave, but I don't want to go into Splatoon 2. This sounds like it could be something where I could go in, have a bit of fun, work towards something, progress towards like either unlocking or improving something, and put it down and come back later, which does appeal to me because I want more Switch games like that. As much as I love Zelda, I would rather have like play Zelda, and that's why I haven't really actually ever got into Tears of the Kingdom much because the Switch became a console of, like I said, small sessions. And I, with Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, I know I want to sit down for 2-3 hours and just get into it. My train journeys aren't long enough now, so this Splatoon game, I'm not quite, you haven't sold me, but you're selling. Selling.
It's very
You're
good.
working.
I
Do you think
think
you could give a score?
I
Do you feel you could give a score
yeah.
now? Obviously, in 5, whatever, how many weeks, you'd come back and say, actually, this is really shit, it's free. But, or the other way, what score do you reckon you give it currently?
I'll give it a 9.
Oh, you'd call it an
Silent.
amazing game.
It is really good.
That's not
I've
amazing.
liked it so much. No, but okay, yeah, it is amazing. I
9,
like
wow.
it so much more than I thought I was going to enjoy it, but I like it so much more than I thought I would. Like, what's the best game I've probably played on? Pokopia is probably the best game I've played on the Switch too, but after that, it probably will be Splatoon. I think I'm preferring
Whoa.
it more than.
Okay, hang on. Are we forgetting Donkey Kong Bonanza?
I think I prefer it more over that.
Wow. Fair enough. It's that good.
I think it is. I really do. I
I
really
love
do. And I think
Bonanza.
Bonanza was really good. It was really good, but I think it wasn't like. I think it could have been way better than it was.
It's no Super Mario Odyssey,
No, yeah, exactly.
but it was great. Like, I'd probably give that. I
It was
can't
great.
remember what I gave it. Hopefully, I don't shoot myself in the foot here. I think I would give it like a 9, which you've done here anyway. So yeah, fair enough. You gave
Yeah,
Black Flag a 9.
yeah,
We're talking similar levels
yeah,
of
yeah.
enjoyment. Obviously, it's
As
very
much.
different games. I'm not
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, 100%. Because it's very. Yeah, yeah. It's like Black Flag's obviously got a much better story, but like.
Yes, yes.
How much I've wanted to every time I've played it and I've stopped, I think like, oh, I've saved them little bits on the island. I'll play some more later. And then I was like watching a bit of the football, and I was like, oh, I want to do them now actually, and go back into it. But
Well,
yeah, it's just
when I was waiting for your gears to fucking finally download the other night, because
I was playing it then.
PC gamers can't do things properly. I could, yeah, you was playing it then. I could hear you was really into it, like even just then.
Yeah,
And I was like, you're talking to me, waiting for that to download, and still playing that. It must be good. It must be good.
I think it's just how simple it is, but there's also it's quite in depth
Hmm.
with the way you do your build. Not massively in depth. There's no like skill tree or anything like that, but just with like you want to go back in and do another run
Hmm.
because you think, well, I might find a weapon I want. I might find a higher level weapon of the same one I've already got.
Hmm.
I might get a certain modifier I want for a certain gadget. Blah 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 blah. There's loads of little different things in that will keep you wanting to replay it. And I think with them adding in the thing where it makes the spicy difficulty, I don't want to keep saying it. Like I noticed when I went into it one time, there was enemies that are now in it just above land that were bosses on another level. So it's like it's really good the way they do it, and it does get intense. I think if you do get it as well, I started it on the middle difficulty, and I quickly realized after doing like 2 raids, I was like, no, this is too easy. I will
Oh,
have to bump it up.
yeah, but this is me, Jack.
No, but it was just called normal difficulty. Trust me, it's not hard on the hard difficulty. But it makes it that challenging where
challenging.
it's
Fair enough.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but not difficult. And there is bits in it as well. I think they're just called dungeons as well. There might be a word before the dungeon, but you get a compass and it points you to somewhere on the map that isn't a location. And then as you hover over a bit of the map, it'll say press A, and it shows a dungeon for you. But it's all about using the different gadgets. So one of them might be launching you in the air, or like it might be like a slide forward, but then it does like a little obstacle course for you. So like that's another thing that obviously with the way you were doing like Astrobot with the times, you could look at that and go like, okay, I'm going to enjoy this part of it.
Yeah.
Because one of them was like using a gadget to pop balloons that are hidden behind a gate, and some of them are like a little bit challenging, and you're thinking, all right, I've got to put one up there, one up there, one up there, connect it over here so I can shoot it, and yeah, it's just a very, very fun game, and I'm really glad I got it.
It's always good when you obviously you bought it so you thought you would enjoy it, but when it still surprises you, you've got like a surprise hit on your hands.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I was expecting you to come in with like an 8, so for you to love it that much is really good. Really good.
Yeah.
What have I been playing? I've been on holiday, so other than when I got back, I've been playing E-Day and Marvel Tokon. On holiday, I spent a good chunk of my holiday. I say most of my time was with my kids and actually just holidaying. But when I was
go away.
Yeah, when I was on my Switch, it would be like first thing in the morning and then in the evening, basically, or when they were napping. Was EAFC 26. Unfortunately,
Oh, God.
I think I've said it before. I did like a 5-year campaign, 5-year stint as Arsenal manager, and then resigned because I was like, I'm too good for Arsenal. Like I need to. Well, that isn't in my mental story that's going on in my career mode. Like people are saying I'm only good because I'm at Arsenal and I took all the best players. So I've decided to resign, and I've gone to the Spanish second division to manage Las Palmas.
Yeah.
And I did my whole first season with them, so my 6th season in my career mode. I won the league and won the Copa del Rey. I'm very aware that my career mode is very unrealistic, but I'm just having fun. So what I did is I nicked a load of youth academy players from Arsenal that I had brought up to bring to my team.
Oh, so they got really good potential.
Yeah, they got great potential.
Yeah,
they've nicked all them. And I got a few like free agents that were better than my current players. They're not probably going to have massive potential, but they just made me instantly better. Did you know Las Palmas? I don't know if this is just in my career mode. I haven't actually Googled it, but they had Ben Godfrey. Do you remember the Everton guy?
The centre back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was there when I joined, and I was like, I recognise you.
But he might have.
He might have moved in the career mode.
You've had 5 seasons. Yeah.
I'm gonna. You know,
he was at Atlanta.
I'm gonna search it. Ben Godfrey, English.
Is that Atlanta?
He plays for. Oh yeah. He plays for Rangers on loan from Atalanta, the Italian team.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was just a fake my career
just
mode.
your career. He moved.
A happy coincidence, because in my career mode, that when I joined, he said, "This is my last season. I'm retiring." I was like, I am so far in because I thought you was young. Like, so I had fun with that, and then when I finished that season, I was like, I will keep going. I am going to keep going with that season or career mode, but not on holiday. I want to play something else. So I got back into Pokemon Leaf Green, which obviously they launched this year. I played a fair chunk of that. When I rejoined my save, I was in Rock Tunnel, Jack. You know where Rock Tunnel is, in between the 3rd and 4th gyms, or it's actually in between the 2nd gym and the Ghost Town, isn't it? So I was in there, got through that, and I've done the 4th gym, the 1st Rocket Hideout. I think when I just finished it. Oh no, I've done loads. Fucking hell, I did loads. I've done loads. I haven't done the Psychic Gym, but I have gone down all the way down to the Poison Gym with the Safari.
Yeah.
I've done the Safari. And I'm kind of in a mess. I don't know what I'm going to do next, what gym I'm going to do first, but I'm just kind of beating all the trainers, getting as leveled up as I can. But I haven't fun with that again, although saying that, I've not touched it since I got home. It's typical. I love my Switch on holiday. I get home and I'm like, let's just play PlayStation and Xbox again. But I will get back onto that. And one other game I played a lot on holiday, and I have played since getting home. I have told Jack about this. Andy, I have fallen off the wagon. I'm addicted again.
I know what you're going to say. The card game.
The
I can't remember what it's called now.
The Latro.
Yeah,
I fell off it. I was about to take off, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to quickly download a game on my phone. And I was like, I'm
Yeah,
going to get a Balatro. And I was like, oh no, I had Balatro when I had a free month of Apple Arcade.
yeah,
So I was
yeah.
like, I've got to buy it. And I was like,
Did you already
no,
buy
I
it?
can't buy it. And then I saw that they've given me another free month of arcade. I was like,
Oh,
oh, look at
okay.
that. That's great timing.
You look at that.
So that reminds me, I need to cancel that before they charge me. Um, so I downloaded it, played it on the plane for a long time on the plane.
The whole
Um,
thing. Yeah.
and then
Like when landed?
When I was in Turkey, I was playing it loads, and I was like, this game is fucking unbelievable. Like I cannot tell you how much I love Palatro. It is definitely one of my favorite games ever at this point. It is so
It is
addicting. It
great.
is so good. And I have to say, I've tried it on consoles, and I think it's good on consoles. But on a
Just takes too
phone
long,
where you can
doesn't it?
just do this, it is
Yeah,
scarily,
it does make
scarily
more sense.
addicting. Scary. It's just seeing numbers go up. I just love seeing numbers.
Yeah.
The score go up, and I'll be like,
I'm a numbers guy.
yeah, so good, so good. That's what I've been playing, other than obviously Marvel Tokon and Gears Day. Going forward, I mean, Gears Day, probably, if we've got time, Jack, probably just jump on tonight now. But then this week, is it this week or the week after? The week after, we've got uh, what's it called? A Plague Tale Resonance of Plague Tale. The Plague Tale, the third game in the Plague Tale series, which is coming out on Game Pass, which I'm really looking forward to. And then I think 2 weeks after that, we've got Wolverine. So we're 4 weeks
Yeah.
away from Wolverine, which is crazy to talk about.
Yeah.
I've tried to avoid all the previews. I've heard good things, but I don't want to see anything. I'm just ready to play that game now.
Yeah.
I want to talk to you both about Doomsday, but we'll do that on the movie podcast tomorrow. Because you saw the new trailer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll talk about it on the movie podcast. But I'm trying to avoid the Wolverine one or anything Wolverine now. So yeah, and after that we've got fucking loads of games: Control, Silent Hill, Gears Day, and then it stops for ages until obviously GTA 6.
It's not ages.
Yeah.
It's only...
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's like a month and a
Well,
half, whatever it is, between Gears
Yeah.
and GTA. So yeah,
there's even more games.
what that you were getting? Oh,
Like for me.
Minecraft
Yeah,
Dungeons
Minecraft
2,
Dungeons, RuneScape.
RuneScape, Halloween. I'm not getting
Could be.
Halloween, but
Maybe
Halloween's
Halloween
coming
game,
in.
Could be
yeah.
tempted
Yeah.
for the Star Wars Racer game.
Oh fuck
Oh, yeah.
yeah! And when does Wii Sports Resort come out, or Switch Sports Resort?
October. I'm definitely
Oh
gonna
my
get that.
god! I mean, at least that's in the time. Is it after?
Between Gears.
Is it in between?
It's
Okay.
after. It's like end of October. So
Oh, that's
it's
perfect
a nice
timing.
little.
That is good
You've got 2
timing.
weeks.
That'd be a good 2 weeks of Switch Sports Resort. Yeah. So podcast wise, we're gonna have a lot of reviews coming up. Obviously, we'll try and get like we did that kind of like March to May time. We had loads. I think the last one was probably 007.
Yeah.
We've had a bit of a stint now with less, and it's coming back. Like obviously, we've had 2 today, kind of one and a half, and it's all coming back. So a lot to look forward to. Before we go, Andy, I don't think you've played anything else, but Jack, you played anything else?
No, not really.
No, just the
I
ones
think
we've
we do
spoken
need to
about.
mention something. Jack reminded me, obviously, when he mentioned Astro, but I think we should mention what we found out about Steven.
You can tell the story, Andy.
So, obviously, as Steven was hosting a game in a night around his, and somehow came up in conversation, because our friend Jack was there as well, that Steven, it wasn't even him who was getting the scores on Astrobot when we was all competing against each other, obviously trying to take over each other on the leaderboards. It was actually our other friend Jack who was doing it for him. So yeah, Steven, you've been called out. You cheated. You've been disqualified.
Yes, and what I will say is, if you was in our Discord community, you would have seen all this going off, popping off in the thing, and we decided that Steven has to do some sort of punishment. And I'll read some of these out. So hang on, where is it? Yeah, this is Andy's comment. Then I said, if this is true, I feel betrayed, disappointed, and disgusted with Steven's treachery. Then Andy said there should be some sort of punishment. Jack, you wrote straight in, said make him play Ragnarok. Which I was cracking up. It is so funny that Ragnarok is a punishment for someone.
I know. It's such a good game.
But the winner for me was Ben. Ben wrote in saying that he has to do a charity 24-hour stream where he plays as Tottenham Hotspurs as a career mode.
Yeah.
And he said he has to do it on the launch of GTA as well.
Especially
But
because you booked
feel
it
that's
off.
the-
It
I
makes it even
started
better.
picturing Steven streaming. You know, we got him a Tottenham top. Do you remember? Yeah, the Tottenham
Yeah,
top.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Him in that, doing a career mode as Tottenham manager. But what I was going
yeah,
to add to that was every time he got sacked, because I could see him doing it on purpose, you know, like fuck it up. Every
yeah,
time he
yeah.
got sacked, he had to restart, as in
Oh,
not just the
yeah.
career mode, the 24 hours.
The whole thing.
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
And to make it
that'd be funny.
harder, he has to do it on like ultimate difficulty, whatever it is. Like
Yeah, yeah.
no simming,
Imagine
no simming. You have to play every game, and if you get sacked, you start again.
I'll be like 102 days later, Steven's still on this stream.
Dying.
Yeah, eyes just shut and
Yeah, he
blue
just fell
press.
asleep a long time ago. No, that was funny. And Stephen, I'm disappointed that you tried to trick me and Andy. Me and
Yeah,
Andy legitimately
I didn't even mention it. Yeah,
tried getting away with it. Shout out to Jack,
we
the
did.
other Jack, for bringing that
Cool.
to
Yeah,
light. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
now
Um,
we know now.
now we
Can't be
know.
trusted
So
on any of
next
his
next
scores.
time I see it pop up that he's beating me on anything like that, any kind of time thing,
Yeah,
I'll be like, I
exactly.
don't trust you, Stephen.
Yeah.
Don't let him play Splatoon Raiders. Okay, well, that is going to do it for this week's episode of the Late Night Gamer podcast. Let us know what you thought of the Gears of War E-Day beta, if you played it, or Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. Drop your thoughts in the comments or tag us on socials at the Late Night Pods. You can also join our Discord using the link in the description to get your messages in before we record our podcast. As I said, we've got this new section of the podcast at the beginning, the Late Night Family Time, where any comments, I'm going to start dragging them in from everywhere and anywhere. We're going to put all the best stuff from the week into these episodes. If you enjoyed this episode, please make sure to follow and subscribe wherever you are listening. And if you're watching on YouTube, hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next episode. Speaking of which, next time we will be discussing how we would save Xbox. There's definitely going to be some controversial things said in that video. I can already imagine Stephen going off on one saying, let's not save it, let's just kill them. So definitely don't miss it. Until then, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. I have been your host, Welchy, joined as always by my co-hosts, Andy.
Yeah, thank you as always, guys. Pleasure to be back and look forward to the next episode.
And Jack.
Thank you for having me again, guys. And yeah, looking forward to our next topic. It should be a funny one.
Thanks for listening and keep on gaming.